Did you know some of Hollywood's biggest stars were once homeless or completely broke? Halle Berry. Halle Berry didn't just struggle, she hit rock bottom. When she moved to New York to become an actress, her savings dried up fast. She called her mom for help, and her mom said no. Not out of cruelty, but to force Halle to fight. So she ended up in a shelter, living off food stamps, taking any job she could. Years later, she became the first Black woman to win an Oscar for Best Actress. That shelter, it built her resilience. Jim Carrey. You see Jim Carrey and think, comedy, fame, energy. But few know that at 15, he lived in a van. His dad lost his job, and the family couldn't afford rent. So they parked behind a factory and used public restrooms. Jim dropped out of school to work as a janitor. He wrote himself a $10 million check for acting services. Years later, he cashed it, after Dumb and Dumber. That dream, it wasn't a joke. Jennifer Lopez. Today, she's J-Lo, a global superstar. But at 18, she was just Jennifer. With nowhere to go, she wanted to become a dancer, but her mom didn't agree. They fought, and J-Lo left home with no plan. She slept on a couch in a dance studio and lived off scraps. Then came the audition for In Living Color, and everything changed. From couch to queen, literally, Sylvester Stallone. Before Rocky, Stallone was starving, literally. He sold his dog for $40 to buy food. He wrote the Rocky script in 3 days while nearly homeless. Studios loved it, but didn't want him to star. He refused to sell unless he was the lead. Eventually, one studio agreed, and he bought his dog back for $15,000. The dog even starred in Rocky. That's loyalty from both of them. Hilary Swank. Hilary Swank and her mom drove to LA with a car and $75. They lived in that car, parked behind gas stations. Her mom would drop her at auditions and wait in parking lots. Agents told Hilary she wasn't pretty enough, but she pushed on and won 2 Oscars before turning 30. She never forgot those nights in the car. That's where her real character was born. Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt? He was discovered while serving someone lunch. Before Marvel and Jurassic World, he was living in a van in Hawaii. He worked as a waiter at Bubba Gump Shrimp, lived off tips and surfed all day. He once said, "I had no direction, no money, but I was happy." That's when a casting director walked in, saw something in him, and took him straight to Hollywood. From van life to box office king. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah's story is nothing short of extraordinary. She was born in poverty, wore potato sacks as clothes, and faced abuse as a child. By 14, she was pregnant and lost the baby. But she refused to be defined by trauma. She worked in local radio, moved up to TV, and created her empire. Now she's one of the most powerful women on earth. She didn't just survive, she transformed. Like, comment, and follow for more stories that prove dreams don't die. They fight back.